Tell me more, should I do a review on Azerbaijan? Tell me more, should I do it right now? Should I tell you more, tell me more? Yeah, I'll tell you more over there. Yeah, I'm doing it right over there, yeah. Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for one of my independent reviews, giving my personal review of all 37 entries for this year's Eurovision Song Contest 2023. I'm continuing off with the land of fire. Azerbaijan is the next country on my list, and the artist is called Turan and TuralTuranX with their song Tell Me More. Tell me more, tell me more. Well, I'll tell you some more. They are the very first set of twins to represent Azerbaijan. I like that, you know, it's quite unique and different seeing a pair of twins on the Eurovision stage.
Nothing can stop me, I still what I can be. Lonely, I've walked through the fire, but I'm still alive.
Yes, those kind of twins. Yes, bring kind of a loungy 60s, 70s vibe. It reminds me of the song Dream, Dream, Dream. You know that song, that Dream, Dream, Dream. Oh, was that 50s? I'm getting my decades mixed up. It reminds me of that song, Kiss Me. Oh, do. Oh my, kiss me. You know, it's got that similar kind of vibe, a little bit French here and there. But what it lacks is immediacy. I mean, the first few seconds of the song, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit bored with it. I just think I lose my interest like a few seconds into the song. It doesn't really grab me compared to some other songs. You go, when he goes, oh, I go, oh, and we go into some speaking bit. I don't think the rap really works. It doesn't really interest me. Like, okay, it reminds me of like Malik Harris from Germany last year with his rap section. It just doesn't grip me as much. I just find it get a tad bit annoying. It just feels, I wouldn't say a song's not competitive for Eurovision, but in a televote-only system, it just doesn't feel like it's grabbing me. Like, I want to listen to this. This feels a bit too laid back for Eurovision. And it loses my interest halfway through the song. I just feel like, tell me more about this. It does loop a little bit. I just get a bit bored. I feel like I want to fall asleep midway through the song. That being said, I do think the last part of the song picks it up. I do like the bit where they go, oh, I think that's like an interesting point of the song. I would say. So it's not all terrible from Azerbaijan this year. But as a whole, I just think the song, tell me more, it needs more. I mean, it just feels like I'm missing something in the first few seconds to grab me. It's lacking a moment, it's lacking any interest. It's got that linear progression in the song, and it just doesn't work for me, sadly. I just don't feel it as much. I mean, let's not forget, Common Linnets, Netherlands 2014, they had kind of a laid-back song as well, and when that song was first released, not a lot of people were hyping it, you know, people said that was not going to qualify, but the staging elevated it, and guess what, it won its semi-final, it came second overall, so I guess if Azerbaijan do that kind of stage show of like the common nets, like Azerbaijan don't do bad staging at all. Even in the year they failed to qualify, they still had decent good staging. Like usually they do pull off good stage shows, so I would like to think they have something good up their sleeves for this to work, because it kind of needs it, because semi-final one, I just don't know. I think Azerbaijan this year, you know, after last year, Nadir got 0 points in the televote and still qualified, and there was a bit like hoo-ha about that, and obviously Azerbaijan was involved, their jury was involved with the whole cheating scandals, and their spokesperson didn't appear in the grand final, mysteriously enough. So yeah, I think last year, you know, it was a bad taste last year. You know, they had really their lowest televote score ever last year. So I think this year they kind of knew they had to take a different route to Eurovision this year. They had to take maybe a little bit more of a risk. They didn't play a kind of safe song, but I don't know. I don't know if they want this now, Azerbaijan, or they don't care about this. I don't know whether they're sending this song, they don't want to qualify, or they do want to qualify. It's hard to tell. I don't know whether it's because Russia ain't in the competition anymore, and Russia was a great ally to Azerbaijan. They did exchange points at one point. Obviously Turkey's not in the competition anymore, so Azerbaijan doesn't have that ally anymore, and I think it kind of showed last year. Azerbaijan getting very few, if any, televote points at all last year, because they didn't have a close ally to give points. So I don't know whether this year was a different route for them. I don't know. I do think it's kind of a missed opportunity, you know. Thinking about like the earthquakes in Turkey, and you know, Turkey's neighbour country to Azerbaijan, and they're very close together, and I would have liked to see them send a song about something connecting with like the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria and that. So, but I mean, I know that the songs, you know, the earthquake happened back in February, and you know the song submission, the dates and that. But it would have been nice if they had like more of a song dedicated to the earthquakes in Turkey. Instead, we've got this kind of basic love song about tell me more about you, me, oh, tell me more. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just nitpicking here, but yeah, I'm just not feeling Azerbaijan as much as I've done before, and I don't know whether I just don't interest in the style of music per se. Anyway, let's move on to the prediction. How well will Azerbaijan do? Well, they are competing in the first semi-final. They have been given slot number 12 in the running order. They'll perform after Sweden and just before Czechia in the running order. So, yeah, I think whoever was going to perform after Loreen was always going to struggle. I think Azerbaijan has got a tough draw ahead of them. Yeah, I think they need to pull something good out the bag to qualify, because this ain't qualifying. And neither like the betting odds to have them down as a non-qualifier as well. And you know, Azerbaijan haven't been like getting through with ease. They have been like squeaking in at like 8th and 10th for the last couple of years. So, you know, last year they just made it through despite having no televote points. This year there ain't no juries, so it is solely down to televotes alone. I mean, I don't know if this is like last place in the semi-final worthy, but I am worried about this. I'm not going to lie. I just don't know if it's going to grab people. They just need to have something good with staging, honestly. Yeah, I just don't know if this is Azerbaijan's year. And we have seen Azerbaijan get knocked out before in 2018 with a good song. Just did a really strong semi-final and they had to open it. Interesting enough, I crossed my heart. That was another X song. This is X as the artist's name, but I'm not confident in Azerbaijan this year. I've got to be honest with you. I think Azerbaijan might struggle this year unless they pull something out of the bag, and you never know, they could be the surprise qualifier. You know, last couple of years, people have been writing Azerbaijan off the qualification, and they have pulled through. So, we can't say they're dead on arrival, but I will say I'm worried and concerned about where the producers have put them in the running order. And just, you know, not a lot of people have been hyping Azerbaijan, so I don't know. My score out of 10, I'm giving it a 4. And that does feel mean, because the more I listen to it, the more I don't mind it as much. But you gotta grab me in these first few seconds, and it just doesn't. It really doesn't. And the rap, shoot me now. Yeah, I'm just disappointed in Azerbaijan. They've had so many good entries. It's just like, I can understand they decided to take a new route to Eurovision, and you know, at least this does have a bit more heart and soul compared to some other Azerbaijanis. At least this doesn't feel like a Melfest reject like 2016 did. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not confident, and it's just not grabbing me. But we'll wait. Watch this space. You never know. Azerbaijan could still surprise people. You never know. You never know. In any case, what do you think of the Azerbaijani entry this year? Do you want to tell me more in the comments? Please do. And like and subscribe this video, and I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye people, goodbye. Tell me more about this, you, me. Tell me more, tell me more.